Welcome everyone, it is me Dennis again back with another video. So lately I've been seeing a lot of people actually struggling every single month, which they're trying to find answers on how to survive, how to actually pay their mortgage, their rent, their utilities, their groceries. People are constantly struggling to live and actually survive in United States. It's becoming very unaffordable in a way that people are going insane. They're really going nuts. And I guess most of people here are, especially middle class, struggling with finances. So that creates a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress for many people. So I would like to go over some stuff that I realized that everybody's living month to month, and it's getting all the Americans very depressed, very anxious, and they're getting stroke anxiety, and they're getting very sick of it because they're asking how can they survive all these high really big huge bills in a way that people cannot even survive at all. So I would like to go over some stuff. So the mortgage payment, any mortgage payment costs you about 3,500 to maybe 4,000. And if you rent one bedroom apartment in Texas, is near $1,500 a month to maybe 2,000 one bedroom apartment. On top of that, you have to pay the electricity about $100. You got to pay the water about $69, the sewer about $49. You have to pay the gas, which is about $29. You have to pay the phone, which is about $100. The car payment about $390. You have to pay the groceries about maybe probably about $500 a month. You have to pay the trash, which is about $10. You have to pay the pest control, which is about $10 a month, creating your credit card payment. So overall, can you imagine somebody that makes a very little bit amount of money weekly, working 50 hours a week, which barely have one day off, which is Sunday? And I started realizing like people have to do something else in order to survive. People started doing like a side hustle because they cannot keep up with their income, with their bills. It's becoming very unaffordable, and people are really worried about this inflation, and many people are giving up on their mortgages. People are going to live in their storage units, and even the truckers are giving up with the tariff because people started questioning themselves like how they can survive in the coming years. I mean, the economy has become very challenging in a way how to you cannot even afford. People are going broke. People cannot even afford to do anything because people are constantly so struggling about their mortgage payment, going insane. On top of that, you have to pay taxes. Once you pay off that property when you're 70 years old, you're going to be tired. You're going to be very tired. And it's going to be so hard for you to be paying tax. I recently had somebody that subscriber that he come in on my channel. He say he live in Budapest. He's barely 34 years old. He owns two houses, no tax on it, no property tax on it. He owns two cars, no tax, no insurance, nothing on it. And it's so amazing how there's some other countries in the world that people can actually make very good money, good income, and they can survive and stay ahead their bills. Here in America, people are losing their hair. People are going very wrinklish their face. People are going very depressed. The depression is real, and people are having a lot of anxiety, depression. People live very sad. People are wondering how they're gonna pay the rent the next month. People are wondering if you don't pay the rent by the third of every month, you're they kick you out, and you lose all your stuff. So it's all about paying your rent, and your mortgage is so expensive to pay it. It's so easy to get a house, but actually it's super hard to pay it because you have to have at least 2 or 3 jobs to survive. People are very tired of it. People are need a lot of roommates in order for them to keep up with their bills. People are going broke. If you ask anybody like how much money they got in their bank account, they're broke. People live day by day. Nobody has any money. Like it's so hard, but just wanted to talk about some stuff. So uh I hope you guys take care of your finances because it's good to save money. You never know in the future. So that would be my best advice. And also, I would like to know your comments. How do you guys keep up with the bills? How do you guys keep up with the rent? How do you guys keep up with all the expenses a month? Because it seems like it's going way out of control. It's like skyrocket. So people are giving up in their mortgage. People are going homeless without paying the rent. Texas became the second California because people are going homeless. People are going to their storage unit. People are going to live in the woods, off the grid. Why? Because they're living in their van. People are giving up in their expenses. I mean, they're just spending a lot of money on rent, food, groceries, you name it, electricity, the mortgage, insurance, taxes, you name it. You buy a property, you got to pay taxes for it. You got to pay when you sell it, you got to pay taxes for it. So you're never going to get rid of paying taxes all over the place, side to side. So that's just the reality here. I'm talking facts right now. That's how we live here in America. If you don't have all the money gathering by the end of the month, you're barely going homeless. You're most likely going homeless because people cannot afford to pay their mortgage. People giving up in their houses. People are giving up in their apartments. People are giving up on anything that they're like on. People are even, some people don't even have a cell phone number because they don't even have a car. They rather use public transportation. Some people don't even have a health insurance, so everybody's going broke. People are tired of mortgage. People are tired of rent. Their income stays the same. They're making a very little bit of salary, like barely to keep up with their bills. People don't have any money. Like they work so hard, and at the end, when they get paid, they get paid, they don't even see like they already own all the money to pay it or their bills. So that's just the reality how we live here in the United States. People are going so crazy. People are going insane with their mortgage payment. It's so high right now. It's so expensive. Like you have no idea. I hope you all enjoyed this video and you all take care.